Okay, so let's see. We have L, the number of people that are lower than you is equal to the 15th percentile out of 100. Right, 15%, 15 over 100, times N. How many are there? 40 people. So that should end up being 6, right? So you beat 6 people. Who beats 6 people?
The 7th spot.
Yep. Beat him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beat them. This guy beats 6 people. Does that make sense? Good? Okay. It's a little bit easier to kind of look at it that way. Quartiles. You will love quartiles. If you focus for the next 2 minutes, quartiles will make all the sense in the whole world. It's very straightforward. If you split things into 4 quarters, those are quartiles. Right? Because how many quarters are there in $1? 4. So how do you get, here's a whole. I make 3 cuts. 1, 2, 3, and I have 4 pieces here. So we have 3 quartiles, which split into 4 pieces. This is how you find them. First, put your data in order. Who likes finding medians? Or who finds finding medians easy? Let me put it that way. Who thinks finding medians is easy? So all you do, this is the same thing. You put your data in order, then you split it perfectly in half, to a lower half and an upper half. You find the median of the lower half, that's your Q1. Find the median of the upper half, that's your Q3. And then I would find the Q2 after that, because people get confused about splitting it perfectly in half. They start making errors with that. So first put your data perfectly in half, find the median of the first half, median of the upper half, and then find your Q2 after that. Your median is your Q2. Median of the whole thing. So we'll do that in just a minute. Just a quick reminder, this is on your notes. So if you flip your page to the next page, I think the top of the page talks about some of these things. Deciles, separate the data into 10, right, deca, 10 equal groups. Quartiles, separated into 4 equal groups. And then we have something called the interquartile range. Interquartile range, IQR. Do you guys see the word mid here? No. So it's not an average. It's just a range. You take the top one and the bottom one and you subtract them. You take your top quartile, your bottom quartile, you subtract them. All right. We also have something called the 5-number summary. Do not write down all these words. Just write down min, Q1, Q2, Q3, and max. Just write down those words. Min, Q1, Q2, Q3, max. That's all you need. You should be writing those in on your notes. Right there. 5-number summary. Okay, so you guys have those written down? Typically they're written by a list separated by commas, as it says in your notes. Just like that. Here's an example, 5-number summary. So here's my data up here. First, put your data in order. If you don't put it in order, then all you have is a bunch of garbage, and you've done all this work for nothing. Put it in order, and then I'm going to split it perfectly in half. Lower half, upper half. Then I'm going to find the quartile of the first half. There's 4 items, so I need to take these 2 and average them. That's my Q1. So 80, if I average 18 plus 31 over 2, I get 24.5. And then I take these guys. It's even. So again, I have 2 tied for the middle. I need to average them. So if I take 55 plus 75 divided by 2, I get 65. Then I find my Q2. Since it's even, I take these 2 numbers and I average those, and I get 39.5. That's my Q2. This is my Q3, just to remind people. And then we have our min and our max. So here, my 5-number summary would be 10, 24.5, 39.5, 65, 90. Right, so again, remember if you're finding the median of an even number, you got to take the two middle ones and average them, because two of them are tied for the middle. Here's another extreme. Here's a bunch of data. I put it in order. Now, when I try to split it perfectly in half, it's odd. I can't split it in half. I have this guy here. I can't split him in half, so I have to ignore him and find the lower and upper halves around him. Does that, you guys understand what I'm saying? It's odd. So I can't split it perfectly in half. I wouldn't know where to put him, so I leave him out, lower half, upper half. Okay? Because I can't split it perfectly in half. And then the lower half, I find the median of that. Well, it looks like it's an odd number, so there's just one guy in the middle. That's my Q1. Upper half, one guy in the middle, so that's my Q3. This one, here's my Q2, and then I have my min and my max. So this one's a little more straightforward, a lot easier actually, in a lot of ways, no dividing. So here I have 14, 23, 42, 61, 93. Okay, so you guys do your lab problem, I think it's lab problem 5. I found your 5-number summaries. Again, first, split your data, put your data in order first. Put it in order, and then split it perfectly in half, if you can. As a hint, B is exactly the same as A, only I added 49. So for when you do it in B, instead of trying to find the order again, just write them all down and just insert 49 wherever it belongs.